Man, it's come to my attention that people harvest energy so well, they done started harvesting voices. Jeez, man. How corny can you be? So, because it's just too much sometimes. Um, you know, I'll deal with it. I'm used to it. Anyways, thank you for the like. As a matter of fact, let me thank y'all for y'all likes, y'all shares, y'all views, y'all subscribes, y'all everything. Let me thank you in advance. You got my thumbs up, my approval. You're doing good. But there's a problem. People are just too desperate for energy. That's why it's a problem. I'm just. But anyways, I came on to talk because I know that's what most of you are attracted to anyways. To talk. So let's talk about something. Let's talk about something different. Let's talk about something. Let's talk about something different. I don't know. Do we always got to talk about cards? I don't always want to talk about cards. So we're going to talk about something different. Okay? First and foremost, if you've been here before, then you know what this is. If this is your first time coming, well, you lasted a long time so far. You might as well go get something to eat, go get something to drink, and stay a while. Yes. I want to talk about a few different things in hopes maybe that it reach somebody just for right now, just for now. I found a corporation that had my image, my everything. This person was claiming to be me. Straight fraud. I'm about to post that business everywhere and let everybody see what fraud looked like. It said on the website revenue 1.2 million. Who got $1.2 million? I ain't got $1.2 million. Then it was DSS fraud. Had a fair hearing. Somehow they agreed to it, like affirmed it. So, of course, you got to go somewhere else to get somebody to address that. But that was foolish. How do you enter in as evidence something refuted? There's no proof. There's no proof. No proof of income. None. There's no proof of income. Just a whole bunch of people that's fraud, chasers, looking to make $1 out of anything. And they don't care who they step on. They just go through life stepping on people thinking it's okay. Not caring about their reputation in the end. Not caring about how devastating it might be in the end. Just caring about the here and the now. You can't do that. The here and the now is not within reason. It is not within the purview or the scope of reality. It's just not. It's not. It's not. Nope. And the sad part is, you know something? I forgot. I totally forgot. I forgot about something. I'm glad I just remembered. Because whatever this is, man, it's got some political ties and roots. And somebody wasn't paying attention that when you do dirt, see, the worst thing you could do is point the finger at somebody and don't think the finger going to get pointed back to you. What happens when the lies that you tell are verified to be untrue? Now you're stuck, sad. The reality is, the truth will set you free from everything. You can't be playing games. You shouldn't play games behind people's back. The most dangerous thing on the face of the planet is a good person who fears God, somebody who's good to everybody. They fear God. And then be like, I'm just going to joke around. No. That comes with an expense. That comes with an expense. People all over the world hear my voice. That's how far it stretches. And some people don't have a voice. You want to do good for somebody, guide them to the straight path. If you intend ill will for a person, invite them to partying and things like that. Things that trap them off, things that line them up, put them in bad shape. Do not be led into temptation. Abandon temptation. Temptation is man's first enemy. Man went to a tree that they were not to approach. And for that reason, because the woman made that mistake, there was a punishment. The man was punished as well. Because that man prayed for that woman, God gave that woman back to him. Where they then had 2 children. One of the biggest teachers in life is a lesson that you can't forget. But one of the biggest blessings in the world is forgiveness. If you truly seek forgiveness, the best way to seek it and obtain it is to ask to be forgiven for that sin and not go back to that. Your head might tell you to take a certain kind of action. One that you must avoid. And as soon as man is led into temptation, there is a trap there that God creates. For all who are led by desires. There's a trap. You should turn away from that. Some people have a hard time listening. Work with those people to the best of your ability. But when your person cooperates only for the purpose of betraying you, and then, quick as you could say, microphone, detach, to go play a game somewhere else, let them go. The only thing that happens is the blessing of your life get ushered into you. And if that person try to take action against you for doing the right thing versus the wrong, because a person is easily led into temptation, therefore a risk, just let it go. Make life easy. Get back to yourself. Get back to paying attention and doing what you do. Because don't forget what this really is. This was a master plan created by the creator of creation, the one and only true God, the one whose first commandment was place no other gods before me. This was his first commandment. Place no other gods before me. Thou shalt have no other God before me. Last I knew, God wrote the first book and the last, and there are 5. Well versed in all 5. Never go with your second thought. Your second thought is from the devil, especially if you've been chosen. So if your first thought says don't do it, and your second thought says just do it, then you chose the devil's choice. At the end of the day, it is what it is. But if you want to find your right path, go in the right direction. Make it easy to walk away from biohazards. I hope everybody to get a chance to hear this at some point, because the only thing you're going to hear is me. And sure, there are many people who are misguided. There are many people who are misguided, and they seek to claim a divinity that does not belong to them. That's an abomination. You're making a decision that the creator did not make and claiming that the creator made that decision, yet you have no proof. You have no revelation. You are an unwritten man, someone not identified, because you have placed yourself as a partner to the creator. The creator has no partners. The creator's word is non-negotiable. So let it be written, so let it be done. So let it be written, so let it be done. So let it be written, so let it be done. anybody out there understand what I just did? Does anybody out there know what just took place? I'm making it very clear that while on this planet, on borrowed to mankind, a gift from the Creator, as He created the heavens and the earth, He also created everything that will happen from the beginning of time until the very end. And nobody has that knowledge but Him. It is He who separated the skies from the earth. It is He who created mankind, scientifically identified as the grand architect, scientifically established. So it's not a question as to whether the Creator exists, but what is questionable is what is really in the hearts of man. What's really there? Hold on, y'all. What's up? What's up? Huh? Nothing. What you about to do? Nowhere else, right? Hmm? All right. Give me like 10 minutes and call me right back. I'm online. Okay? All right. There's nothing that ever was thought that God was not aware of. There's nothing that man could possibly think of that God is not aware of. This is why when you realize that God really exists, you submit. There is nobody walking on the face of the earth that is a God. Not disrespecting nobody. I'm talking, if there is one true God, just one, that true God is not on earth, nowhere to be found. Never. A prime example of that is a promise that God made to Moses on Mount Sinai, where Moses, see you again. They are petrified. And do you know what God told Moses? He said, what the people have spoken is true. This is because he was aware of what was in their hearts. So he spoke on it. What the people have said is true. And so he made a covenant. The next time the earth see him will be on the day of resurrection. So I verified the Bible to have authentic portions, verses, and chapters, while maybe some others, I cannot link them to other places in the Bible. There could be some conflict or something. I recognize the conflict and I leave it be. I do not question it. I just move on. If you believe, then give it your all. Don't half-ass it. If you believe, give up the seat and watch the gates of paradise open up wide, wide, wide for you. That don't come from me. That come from God. He want mankind to open up and throw away those foolish ways that only resulted in trouble, chaos, mischief. That's not acceptable. That's only the devil's path, a path that not many should take. Somebody's going to hear what I said, and somebody's going to wake up. Somebody's going to hear what I said, and somebody's going to wake up. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, you keep rocking with me, and I'm going to keep talking to you. Oh, there's just one last thing. People walk around with hate and all that shit in their heart. Don't you understand that you block your own success when you do that? You block your future in exchange for hate. If hate is on which you thrive, well, equal hate with greater magnitude will be your demise. It always ends that way. Look at history. I hope somebody hear what I say and it turn out to mean something for them. And if it does, I am grateful. If it does, I did my job.